Hi, first graders. Today, my document camera isn't working the way it normally does. So I'm only able to show you my work. I can't show you my face. So follow along as we work on 2 new letters. Today, we're going to work on page 10 and page 11. And those letters are the letters U and V. So first you're going to start with your whiteboard. And we always practice before we move to our handwriting notebook. When I'm doing the letter U, I want to think about that friendly Hank, the handwriting man. And he has his headline, right? Foot line and belt line. And the letter U is one of those letters that's going to start with a little line down. So little line down, curve up, and back down. Little line down, curve up, and back down. Little line down, curve up, and back down. And remember, I always practice each letter 5 times. And then I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm going to say it so it helps me remember. Little line down, curve up, and back down. Little line down, curve up, and back down until I've erased all 5 letters. Now I'm going to work on the letter V. The letter V is very similar to the letter U, except instead of a curve, you're going to actually go little line down, and then you're going to do diagonal little line up. So you're not actually making that kind of soft shape in the bottom. Little line down and up. Little line down, little line up. Little line down, little line up. And I'll do that 5 times. One thing that's important, and we'll see this when we get to the book, is that you're really making sure both lines end at the same place, right at that belt line. Little line down and up. Once I finish that, I'm ready to move on to my handwriting notebook. Now, remember, when we're doing our handwriting notebook, we're going to make sure that our feet are planted on the ground, that we're working at a table or a desk, that we are holding our pencil correctly. And we're going to start with this top line of tracing. Now, if you're doing a capital U, it's a big line down, curve around, and up. And then it's only when you're doing that little U that you're going to have that tail. Starting at the belt line, little line down, curve up, and back down. And you're going to trace those U's up there, and then you'll go down to this line, starting at the circle, and trace again. One thing that I've noticed is that friends are maybe sometimes skipping down here first and then not tracing. Or some people are tracing and then forgetting to practice on their own. So each line is really important. Little line down, curve up, and back down. And remember, as you go, you can take a look at your letters and evaluate them. Think to yourself, does that look like the letter that I practiced up above? And if not, try again. Think about what maybe is different. Take your time, and then when you're ready, you can move on to the letter V. So for a big uppercase V, big line down and up. And for lowercase, that's when we're starting at the belt line. Little line down and up. Ooh, see how I went off of that line? I'm going to notice that, and for this next one, I'm going to try to stay in the line. Little line down and up. And then I'm going to continue working through the letter V. And then I'm going to stop when I finish the letter V. Remember, don't go ahead. We'll save the next pages for next week. All right, happy Monday. Welcome back from break. And I will see you next week for some new letters.